Hey guys, Stock Sniper Mike, and I'm back again with the 2-minute drill. Here to give you guys 2 minutes of one crazy week of trading. And a crazy week of trading it was. October trading is officially over, and the big markets felt it. October was one of the worst months since the pandemic for bigger stocks in the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ. With the uprising of COVID cases, no stimulus check in the near, and the re-elections coming up next week, the markets seem to be a bit iffy and looking like they're about to panic. And in Sniperville, we are not panicking, and we are continuing our consistent green streak. Now back on a hot green streak, marking our 4th straight green week to close out the whole month of October in the green. In October, when the overall market had one of its worst months, we had a great one, making just over $5,000 in profit and winning just about 70% of our trades. The Dow Jones started the week above 28,000 at 28,185 and completely panicked in the next 4 days, falling all the way down to the 26,000, closing at 26,501 and losing a total of 1,684 points in the week, one of the worst weeks since the pandemic, and putting us back in a spot that we were in 5 months ago in July. And we closed it out with a great week this week, going 4 for 5, winning 80% of the time, and making just over $1,850 to close out October. And my favorite part about it, 3 of those 4 wins came on the same stock. So big shout out to one of our favorite stocks of the week in October, BRTXQ. Now let's dive in and find out how we did it. And we started with that stock on Money Monday, BRTXQ. This is a former running OTC penny stock that we liked the way it was creating a first green day. We were interested in the stock late on Money Monday because it was creating a nice first green day, holding itself above the 2.5 area where we were interested, looking for it to gap up because it has ran in the past. We bought the stock late on Money Monday at 257, expecting for it to create a second green day the next day. And on Tag a Bag Tuesday, we got what we wanted. We got a nice gap up and push in BRTXQ, and it ended up selling out at 0.03, exactly what we were looking for, making a total of 16% and $531, and a great way to start a new week. And we did not slow down. Usually once we get started, we keep it going. Just like anything else in life, the stock market's about momentum, and we had the momentum on our side. So we did not slow it down on Tag a Bag Tuesday, because a stock that we've been watching for the whole month now, OTC penny stock NWBO, ended up having a great run, but we all know everything that goes up must come down, and we were looking for this thing to panic on Monday morning, and it didn't. So we stayed patient, and patience ended up paying, because on Tuesday it ended up panicking the way we thought. We wanted Nubo all the way down at $1, and the stock was in the 2s the day before. To be considered one of our sniper dip panic buys, we need the stock to fall a big percentage in a short amount of time. And that's what happened here in Nubo. It dropped all the way from the 150s down to the $1 area, where that long-term support finally turned it around, and we paid attention to the L2s and the time of sells and ended up sniping it at the long-term support at the $1 spot, got a beautiful bounce. It never dropped below that $1, and we sold it in 9 minutes, getting exactly what we wanted at 112, making 12% and a total of $592 on our money. So just over $1,100 on 2 plays to start Tag a Bag Tuesday. And when you're hot, sometimes you have the hot hand and you don't want to slow down. And that's what happened here, where we got our first loss. We found OTC penny stock TRNF as it was breaking a multi-month breakout. This one was a slower mover, but we liked the way it was coming to 1.5 area and breaking the month high. So we bought it at 1.496, looking for it to continue the next day. With the $1,100 plus in our pocket, we felt hot and we thought this one would work out too. But you always want to stick to the plan and the #1 rule of cutting losses, because on Wednesday morning it did not gap up like we thought, and we ended up aborting mission right away at 146, only losing 2% and $105. And that's key to realize. Getting out when it's not going as planned. Because later that day, we went back to our favorite stock of the week, BRTXQ. For the second time, we had to go at it because it was able to consolidate for the week and we already made a good amount on it. So we decided to buy it this time on Wednesday afternoon at 308 as it held 3 cents nicely. Looking forward to continue the next day and possibly get to 52-week highs. And on Thursday, it did what we wanted. BRTXQ 2 for 2 as it was able to get that push that we thought. We sold it at 359, making an identical 16% just like we did before, and a total of $692. And we did not want to slow down. We kept an eye on that stock. We got a feeling for the way it moved, and on Friday it ended up lining up with another sniper pattern, a panic dip buy, just like Nubo. The stock ended up breaking out on Thursday, and we sold a bit early. But it's okay, you always want to take the meat of the move, because look what happened on Friday. Even though it shot all the way to the 4 cents, it came all the way back down to the 3.2 area the next day. So you don't want to hold and hope, you'd rather just snipe them. And that's what we do. On the panic dip here, we didn't get the best spot. It dipped all the way to 3.2 and got a slight bounce where we wanted to be a part of it. We missed the momentum shift on the way back up, but we ended up sniping it at 3.57. And since we didn't have the best spot, we didn't want to give it all the time. So we were sticking with that 3.5 cut. And when it moved up slightly and had a hard time at 3.8, we didn't want to mess around with the first red day. So we got out there at 3.77, making another 5% on BRTXQ and adding to our profit bag another $167. And that is how we grabbed a total of $1,400 on one stock in 1 week on 3 different sniper patterns. If anybody has the number of the CEO of BRTXQ, send them our way because we want to send them a thank you text. And that's how we capped off our week. A total of $1,850 to finish off the month of October and to jump into November trading. If you don't follow us on social media, you're missing out on great stock content. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, StockTwits, and TikTok. We got great info coming out daily. Also, if you are not a part of the team, you could be tagging bags and doing exactly what we're saying with us. We would love to have you. Check us out at www.thestocksnipers.com. We got a full team of traders all profiting alongside with us. It's a great community. Make sure to check us out. The prices are going to be going up very soon because we have some great stuff that we've been working on for a while. So grab them while you can and let's start tagging back. Also, if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Check us out. I do this once a week. Stock Sniper Nick does a daily watch list every Tuesday night, going over our Tuesday night watch list and what we're looking for on Wednesday. And Stock Sniper Alex is always giving out daily tips that'll help you every day in the stock market. And last but not least, we just crossed over $136,000 in profit. It's a blessing, and we can't track it without Profitly. So make sure to go check that out right here. Profit.ly. Check us out on Profitly under the Stock Snipers. You can see our whole journey, every single one of our losses as well as our wins. We just crossed over 1,750 trades. Pretty impressive. All of it is logged on there. So go check us out under the Stock Sniper. Alright guys, another great week in the books. Another green week. Go back and check out the last weeks. We've only had one red week. It's hard to believe in 2020. We only got 8 more left, so let's keep this going. Hopefully we can close it out on a 12 green week streak. I'll be back here next week for another 2-minute drill. That's not 2 minutes. Maybe one day I'll get it down to that. Alright guys, Stock Sniper Mike, out! See you next week.